Alright, I'm on hole number 6 of the Clifftop Links tournament. I'm in Tuesday's qualifying round of the rookie division. Let's go to Golf Clash Notebook and check it out. Got to use Golf Clash Notebook. If you're new and you haven't been using Golf Clash Notebook, it's the way to go. When the game first came out, there wasn't anything like this. It came out about a year after the game came out. And for that first year, it was really hard to find information. There wasn't a lot of people on YouTube. There wasn't a lot of stuff going. Really, the only thing going was Tommy. And then Zachary was out there, and those two guys right there. I've learned everything. I've learned pretty much half of my game from watching Zachary Jones videos. He plays a lot like me. He's really aggressive. He doesn't do the rookie stuff as much as he used to. Him and Tommy are both, they're really focused, rightfully so. They're Masters players. They really, their focus is on expert and Masters. I've decided that I don't have the time, nor do I want to spend the money to play at the top there. I've been up there, and I don't want to spend that money. I'd rather play down here where I can spend a little bit of money, have a lot of fun, have great competition, and so that's why I play rookie. Now, I'm trying the shot from here to get out here in front. And if you have a 3-power ball and a maxed out extra mile, you can get, your red line is right in here. As you got this little teeny opening. So if you got any kind of forward moving wind, this is not bad. But we have a headwind, kind of a head side wind going in this direction. And it's just enough to push us off of that fairway pad. So that means we have to either use a 4-power ball or we have to use a little bit of power. And anytime you add the word power into a shot, it becomes less repeatable. And the whole goal when you're at a hole is to put yourself in a spot, 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 so that you can practice this shot and practice this shot and practice this shot. I don't want to be out here, and I don't want to be over here, and I don't want to be here. I want to be right there. So that's what I'm practicing. And over here, this is very achievable, over and over and over again. And you got a short iron into the hole. And while I like the idea of being up here with a rapier, really for consistency, so that as the week goes on, you may get up here and it all worked out for you. And then the next time you're in these trees and now you're having a difficulty just getting on the green to get your birdie. Or you ended up in the sand out here and something went wrong. So I'm really kind of torn. I really don't. The deal is if you're really trying to get to the top of the bracket, you bring out a 4-power ball, you land out here in the front, and you have your rapier. You have a 4-power ball, you have a rapier, you're into the hole. And so you'd bring out a 4-power ball so that you could get over there, no overpower. And I'm just trying to decide whether or not I want to burn 4-power balls to get that shot done. And it doesn't take a lot of anything. And so earlier I was looking for 4-power balls. Let's see. I was looking for a 4-power ball that I could use on hole number 3. And I used the shell ball, and my goal was that in the weekend round I could switch to a royal ball because it'll cut the wind down, because I really don't need the side spin. So I think I'm going to do this shot because I've lost the last 2 tournaments. I've gotten banners, but I was tied with the people at the top. And what the tiebreaker that killed me is that they got me in the opening round, or excuse me, the qualifying round. And coming in with a great qualifying round and a great opening round is key, so that as you work your way up at the top, if you do pick up a shot here and there, when you get those tiebreakers, that separates you from those people, and it could be a big deal. There was 6 people in the last tournament that shot 27. I came in 3rd. And all it would have taken for any one of us is that one extra shot, and you could have been a standalone winner. But the reason that I had 4 guys below me that I was able to out tiebreak, or 3 guys below me I was able to out tiebreak, and the 2 guys above me out tiebreaked me. So coming in with a great tiebreaker is key. So I'm going to use a royal ball here and try and land out in front. I will have to take an extra mile. And I'm more than likely going to be in my rapier range. And my rapier is at 7.2, so that's 1.5, 1.6, let's say 1.55 per ring. And if I'm even closer than my max rapier, then it's just a very slight wind adjustment. And that's really kind of where I'm hoping that it will be. So here we go. And I apologize if you watch these videos and you're like, well, all you're doing is big. There's a lot of people out there I know because in the weekend round I'm playing against 100 people that have exactly the same type of equipment to me, and I know that they do because I can look at how much money they've won. And in a lot of the brackets, I'm actually won a lot less money than the top, 50 guys in the bracket have won. One of the guys in my last bracket had won $3 billion. So you know that he was an ex-Masters player that was up there and decided that they either didn't have the time or didn't want to spend the money to play Masters anymore, and that they were having fun down in rookie. So the people that I'm playing against in the weekend bracket, they're no slouches. So if I bring out a white ball here and expect to get top results, it's not going to happen. If I was in a low level, had a brand new account, and I came out here and I was playing against brand new people in my bracket, you could probably get it done with them, Marlon. You could probably get top 20s, top 10s. But not if you're playing against really good competition. Royal ball. I already picked the ball. Why are you messing with me? You see where my red line is here. I'm going to give myself a little bit of room. Come out into this area, and I'm going to put on a little bit of backspin. It's 2.5, it's 2.1 per ring, so it's a little over a ring, about a ring and a quarter, right back to the red line. Now it's really important that I hit this perfect. Hitting it perfect. I put that little teeny bit of right hand where I was rubbing against the nubs. I don't know what they're technically called. I've always called them the nubs. And I was rubbing against those nubs so that it looked like it wanted to drift a little to the left, and I wanted to make sure that I ended up out here in the middle. Getting a hole. So a couple things that I learned there is I probably don't need to put that much backspin on. I think I put 2.5 backspin, and 2 probably would have worked, maybe 1.5. I would have liked to have drifted up just a little bit more so that I was right here as opposed to where I'm at right here. And there's 2 reasons why. Number one, I think the run into the cup is a little bit better if I'm just a little bit further into that mouth. And I think I'd be a little bit closer where I'm not necessarily at max club. So if I'm at max club, it's 1.516 per ring, 1.55. And this is a great opportunity to pick a shot up here. So where's my max club? There's max, so I'm pretty close to max here. A little bit of backspin. 1.55, so 1.5, that's about a ring and third, or excuse me, 2 in the third. Hitting it perfect. Give myself a look right here. I'm going to have a look. As long as it doesn't... Oh, it stopped me soon. Right at it. Oh. If you watch my videos and it doesn't seem like I get upset sometimes, and because the deal is that my goal is to give myself that look, is to put myself in that spot so I have that. And obviously I would like to make those shots because I've put myself in that spot, but and on the weekend round I'm a little bit more frustrated when I don't start sinking stuff like that. But the deal is that I'm really happy that I'm putting myself in a spot where where I'm working on that drive shot and I'm getting myself into the right spot. That hole plays like that. If I would have, you could see when I moved it around, I moved it over just a little, and then all of a sudden the ball guide disappeared. I moved it over a little bit the other way, and the ball guide all of a sudden appeared. And that's the second time I've been on that hole where it's come up just a little bit short. And so I think the deal is if I can get the ball guide to work its way into the hole, I'm not going to put on any backspin. I'm just going to go for it and let it roll up there. All right, that was hole number 6 of the Clifftop Links Tournament and Tuesday's qualifying round of the Rookie Division. Thanks for watching.